Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for looking beautiful as well today. I really love the whole color combination. So African, so beautiful. So Mkhulu, today you want to tell us and teach us and empower us. Why must we eat, drink, and be merry? Because for tomorrow may never come. Tomorrow may never come. So you're going to take us through the emotions. Again, Umkhulu, that's his gift, we all know. He opens up your emotions because he always makes sure that he gets into the paradigm shift. You know, how you look at things, they differ. We believed in all this, but then again, it's so beautiful when there's someone who has dedicated his life and say, you know, I'm going to empower myself, the self in him, moya wetu. as he always says, you remember. He's going to tell us now how to remember. So Mkhulu Nzingiza, let me not take much of your time. I will talk to you guys after Mkhulu Nzingiza. All right, over to you.
Thokozani. Hayi ngiyavusela kuNdlovukazi, ngithi Ndlovukazi. Ndlovukazi. Nomkhubulwane. Angwedi. Nomdudula. Anokhaya. Anobandla. Avusa amazulu. Imhotep. Thokozani makhehle. Kuthiwa ngithi siphila njengabezizwe ezweni lobaba omkhulu. Awalandaba. Siphila njengabezizwe ezweni lobaba omkhulu. Awalandaba. Siphila njengabezizwe ezweni lobaba omkhulu. Awalandaba. Siphila sicela ukike ezweni lobaba omkhulu. Awalandaba. Siphila sicela ukike ezweni lobaba omkhulu. Awalandaba. Siphila njengabezizwe ezweni lobaba omkhulu. Awalandaba. Siphila njengabezizwe ezweni lobaba omkhulu. Awalandaba. Siphila sicela ukike ezweni lobaba omkhulu. Awalandaba. Siphila sicela ukike ezweni lobaba omkhulu. Awalandaba. Thokozini. Aye sengifuna ukuzwa kahle, sengifuna ukuzwa kahle, eqinisembele ntuthwa eyaqulana indlovu. Maye sengifuna ukuzwa kahle, sengifuna ukuzwa kahle, eqinisembele entuthwane eyaqulana indlovu. Ndabezitha nkonyana yamakhosi akwaZulu, nkonyama kaNdaba, ndabezitha nkonyana yamakhosi akwaZulu, nkonyana kaNdaba. Ndabezitha nkonyana yamakhosi akwaZulu, nkonyana kaNdaba. Umkhonto khanyana zumkhonto umkhonto khanyana zumkhonto nkonyana kaNdaba khanyana zumkhonto nkonyana kaNdaba khanyana zumkhonto Konyaka zumkhonto wengwe. Awenda bezithanda bezitha. Konyana yamakhosi kwaZulu. Konyama kaNdaba. Awenda bezithanda bezitha. Konyana yamakhosi kwaZulu. Konyama kaNdaba. Awumkhonto kwanyaka zumkhonto. Awumkhonto kwanyaka zumkhonto. Awengonyana kaNdaba kwanyaka zumkhonto. Awengonyana kaNdaba kwanyaka zumkhonto. Thakazeni, thakazeni. Zumkhonto wengwe. Nabezitha. Konyana yamakhosi kwaZulu. Konyama kaNdaba. Nabezitha. Konyana yamakhosi kwaZulu. Konyama kaNdaba. Kwanyaka zumkhonto wengonyana. Kwanyaka zumkhonto wengonyana. Kwanyaka zumkhonto wengonyana. Yebo! Kwanyaka zumkhonto wengonyana. Kwanyaka zumkhonto. Kwanyaka zumkhonto wengonyana. Nabezitha. Konyana yamakhosi kwaZulu. Konyana kaNdaba. Thokozani. Ngiyavusela nakuwo amakhosi angaphakathi kwendawo namakhosi esizwe namakhosi ase-Afrika. Sikhuluma ngamakhosi angempela hayi amavaka. Esithi amakhosi kepha abantu babe amavaka. Uyazi nalamadlozi lanka abasidayisa before. Mesiphahla siyabaqhelisa. Asifuni nokuthi basondele ngoba bayimbewu embi ezosilahlekisa even in the future. Manje le ngoma lezi zivusa usini ngoba impi isesangweni. Uma umuntu womoya uyakwazi lokho. Ikhona lento that is brewing in our country. And it's about to explode. Very soon, it will explode. Thina ke sibuka izinto ngesolomoya. Siyayibona lento. Yingakho silandela uImhotep namhlanje. Mekethi eat, drink and be merry. For tomorrow may never come. Sibhekene nempi. Impi yomoya. Impi le thina esizama ukuyinqoba ngomoya. Uyazi ukuthi noma uSekhmet ebuke emuva ezopanisha those that have violated my art for years, kube nedlanzana likhombayo ukuthi na bayazama ukuyimisa lento isikali futhi sibe balanced. Manje ke uyazi asikwazi njengoba ngishila asikwazi ukukhuluma ngoSekhmet singakhulumanga ngobaba Credo. Avusa amazulu. Avusa amazulu. Avusa amazulu. uSekhmet no Imhotep no baba Credo into eyodwa. Into eyodwa. So manje there's a lot of things ezifanayo between ubaba Credo no Imhotep. Uma understand ubab credo, you would understand ukuthi Imhotep beke kuphi. Remember ukuthi Imhotep, he's the one who gave us Medu nature, our classical language. He's the one who wrote our spiritual books. The book of the dead, book of the dead. The book of coming forth. He's the one. Lento esiloko siyifunda sithola kuyo Imhotep. He's the one eKemet. Ngoba kunokuba neconfusion. Kuthiwe he's the one who started the construction yama pyramid. Kanti okhokho bakhe naye la eMpumalanga. That's where the Giza complex started. So yena ke waseqala ke ukubuilda with a stone, but he limestone. He started the construction. That is why they call him the first mason, because that is when Ama builders as Egypt got together and said, how do we perfect what Imhotep had already started? Imhotep was already, the patron of our scribes, meaning ukuthi bonke laba ababhalayo abalobi abathola isambulelo bese ke bayasiloba phansi. All of them, they paid homage to Imhotep. Before babhala, they would pour libation, benza umphahla to Imhotep. Manje ke Imhotep abantu abanengi banoku misinterpreta le proverb. Eat, drink and be merry. Shokuthi bathi Imhotep uvulela ukudala. That's the understanding. Abanye abantu would then justify leyo nto leyo. Kanti remember ukuthi before besiphuza umqombothi, natural brewed beer yethu, and usiko lelo we are still doing that even today. Mesihlabile umsebenzi awubi right kungena umqombothi, and umqombothi uyazilelwa njengoba sizoyenza sizohlaba o Saturday. Kumele abantu abazoyenza lo mqombothi bawuzilele, so that by Friday sibone ukuthi amadlozi athini, ayayamukela inkulumo noma bayamukeli. Sibona ngani ngawo umqombothi? Umqombothi ofile siyazi ukuthi hayi so besenza iphathi. Lento ukuthi siloko sikhuluma namadlozi ayikho ngoba nawo umqombothi uyasho. But manje uImhotep inkulumo yakhe ikakhulu la of us finding the inner peace. Remember ukuthi he was the Prince of Peace. So manje beke gqugquzela abantu ukuthi thola iba content, iba nokuthula ngaphakathi. Ngoba if you don't have that inner peace, outwardly kuba ne confusion. So Imhotep ukhuluma ngale proverb ukuthi encourage abantu ukuthi uyaziphila as if there's no tomorrow, but being aligned to uMaat. Ukuthi noma kusasa kuthiwa icilongo selikhalile, uyazi ukuthi right. Uanphumeke kubiza lapha. Uyakuya confidently ukuthi bo upholder uMaat whilst you were still on earth. And you can never find inner peace if ungazazi. Knowing yourself. If ungazazi vele, uzofika uthola ukuthi uhamba uyofunda esikolweni. But manje kulomsebenzi wakho, every minute you are cursing. I don't like this job. There's no inner peace there. The minute usho amagama njalo, meaning ukuthi ulinde ukuthi u5 to 5 ashaye wena. So there's no inner peace there. Meaning ukuthi what is inside doesn't resonate with what is outside. Ingaphakathi lakho lifisa something. So Imhotep was warning us ukuthi kusemqoka ukuthi as you live, impilo yakho must be like a prayer. Create a resonance every minute of your life, because lento yenzayo ikunikeza injabulo and inner peace. Ungaluza konke kepha mawuthinta le ndaba zomoya ukhululeke. Yilento esikhuluma ngayo sigqugquzela abantu ukuthi asiphileni ngamatalent ethu. And la Kemet is very easy for you to find yourself. Just check ukuthi uzalwe nini. And you check the principle of that season. When you understand the principle and the function of that principle, so uzitholile ukuthi mina kahle kahle mele ngibe unesi. Umuntu mekefika engcolile anginyanyi, ngiyamamukela, because mina ngizalwe under le season kaSibanibani, who is a natural healer, umuntu ongasabi igazi, umuntu othi meke kubona ulimele lapha kube buhlungu kuye, to a point ukuthi naye meke phuma emsebenzini they need debriefing, because they take so much of the energy from ebantwini ubuhlungu babo. Thina sazi ukuthi amanesi beyoqasha kanjalo before. Akunjalo Ndlovukazi. Hey, bongeke uyofuna ukuba inesi ukuthi ingaphakathi lakho goes against that, because yilento ozoyithola manje thokuthi amanesi akhona manje they are there because of icareer nemali. Kahle kahle they're not supposed to be there, ingakho bangenanhliziyo. Mawufika ugula bakuthethisa as if wena uzobancenga, and babhadalwa uwe ngale tax. So ingakho kuthiwa mawuye ebhara awusabuyi. Abantu bayakuvalelisa mokuthiwa uye ebhara. Why? Because kugcwele abantu wrong ebhara. When are you supposed to be a singer? Because of indlala so ugcina ungena ngapha kunesi. Uzoba frustrated. You won't be able to find what Imhotep was talking about. Find the inner peace. Be happy. Try to be happy every day of your life. Then in that way, it's easy for you to create and experience magic. Lento kuthiwa magic into natural, man. Yes. It's natural. It's supposed to happen. Where there's resonance. Makuvume izulu nomhlaba vele kumele kube ne-magic. Angithi nakule electricity. Mele kube ne-current eyale. Kube ne-current opposer. That creates a spark. Injalo makhesi. So remember ukuthi nathi we are controlled by electricity within our body. Umizimba yethu icontrolwa electricity inside. You wouldn't be able to walk without that electricity. Manje if kune broken wire there. So bona ngawo. Yingakho omunye umuntu kuba mnyama omunye umuntu. Yingakho sithi abanye abantu baya misfire. Simbona umuntu uyabheda lo mdala lo muntu kathi ukhuluma umbhedo. Sithi uya misfire. Khona iwire ingahlangani kahle. Ile electricity. And the electricity, remember ukuthi uSekhmet is the life force. It is the source of that electricity. Leshali la coiled kumbilini. That's Sekhmet. So it means yonke into ephilayo iqhumeke lapho nathi sonke. Bake benza experiment babeka a meshi lentuza la on top and a coil. Bese ke kuba ne lentuza insimbi create a current. So nathi we operate kanjalo. Usekhmet wonke lo. Nale electrical power. Yingakho kuthiwa she's the the lady of power. Because everything ephilayo is connected to that eye of Ra, Sekhmet. So isizini kaSekhmet yingakho sikhuluma ukuthi sithole the inner peace. Remember ukuthi uSekhmet is a lover of Ma'at, and uSekhmet revenges. uSekhmet kills those that violate Ma'at. What have we witnessed in Jegule season? How many people do you think you know ukuthi laba violate Ma'at? Bayahamba one by one. Bayahamba one by one. Akusho ukuthi nathi ngeke sambe nathi indlela yethu vele. But thina sifuna ukuthi mesihamba sihambe ukuthi si demonstrateile ukuthi siphilile land of upholding Ma'at. For you to be established njengo Asa, you raise that jet pillar so that uzame, yazi semhlabeni la bathi wona nje ngokubuka ngokukhuluma, kepha you must try ukuthi all the time uhlale la une free flow. Uyazi ukuthi Ma'at balanced. When you feel that free flow, yilento ke Imhotep akhuluma ngayo. Find that inner peace. Iba content. Ngobuwena and ungabi envious. Ngoba isikhathi wonke umuntu unecycle yakhe. Wonke umuntu unecycle yakhe. Laba abaphambi kunawe, learn from them. So that nawe upolishe into yakho. Inkinga yethu ukuthi si violate Ma'at right at birth. Ngoba sikhula nje. Sesikhula siya socialize ukuthi mesi qeda esikolweni mele siyosebenza. That is the socialization. So it means wena uthi uzalwa nje. I-destiny yakho say corruptive. Why? Because abantu abadala didn't polish the diamond that is within you. So that you create uyazi umuntu ozaziyo who has made talent lakhe the source of income. Umuntu loyo that is the happiest. Remember ukuthi abo lama Greek la wonke lama fonko ngabo Pythagoras nabonke abo things bonke labantu laba, they commented ukuthi Africans are the happiest people. We are the happiest people. Why? Because right from birth kulandelwa ukuthi uzalwe nini. What principle do you embody? Then we are polishwa usasemncane. By the time we 15, you are a master of who you are. You know and understand yourself much better. Uzoba itsotsi kanjani in that way? What will drive you to be itsotsi? Because you are content. Mina ngisculpt. Abantu just buy umsebenzi wami and I leave. It means umsebenzi wami is like a, game. And the mele kube njalo. Even a connection to umvelenqangi nomkhubulwane, it must be like a game. Ungayiforce ube serious. Ungabi serious ngalento le. You must take it easy. Kuba ngathi uyadlala nje. That's when the connection happens. Manje wena Steve. Ufuna ukuyipusha ngekwenyama. Ngekulunge. Ngekulunge. So the connection there is very important, Makehla. It's very, very, very important. Especially manje mina Makehla ngoba ngiyayifila. Khona lento engiyifilayo. That is about to happen in our country. Our country is about to burn. Lento besithi siyayisave ngo-94. It's here again. Yingakho mesicula sithi kunyakaza umkhonto. Uyanyakaza vele. Uyanyakaza umkhonto. And enye into, okhokho are here now. The goddess is here. She's awoke now. Ufuna abantu bakhe babuyele back to nature. Not to ego. Not to ego. Nature. Ungasukumi wena phambi kwabantu usabafuna ukubatshela the way wena umkhulu ngakhona. That time is over. Connect them back to Mvelingango nomkhubulwane. Let them get their power and their strength directly. Intermediary wena. Who gave you? Izani through me. Through me. You will find contentment. No. Ayisebenzi kanjalo. Isikhathi salokho is over. Sekhmet is here to deal with such people. No, Sekhmet is here to deal with such people. And Sekhmet is here to make sure ukuthi the tried and tested governing system of the continent rises again. Umkhondo lwe-Africa is about to rise again. We are about to experience the homecoming again. How sweet! It's so sweet. Wazi ukuthi unekhaya. And your house is the first. Uyizibulu. Likamvelingango nomkhubulwana ngikhuluma ngelo muntu. It means that these two cosmic bodies, when they decided to create, they created you first. So, this is what gives you the inner peace. Ukuzazi. Knowing your past. Ukuthi okhokho bakho bebe yini benzani. Okhokho bakho were not cowards. Okhokho bakho remember ukuthi Makhetha, these foreigners iy'ngane zethu, when they came back like I said, zizo-reconnector again, they commented ukuthi we are the happiest people. But manje inkinga esayenza ukuthi we must allow them into our spiritual schools. That was the problem. We shouldn't have allowed them, because for centuries and years, Africans guarded, their secret, all the time. Imfihlo, boku imfihlo. When you have been initiated, ukuthiwa akukhulunywa ngalezinto. Ubab credo uthi ngafunga ukuthi I will never reveal certain things. Why? Because if lezo zinto are in the hands of people that are driven by uset, we are in trouble. Imagine umuntu the evilness. Evilness yomuntu. athole this secret ukuthi angathatha lokhu le element ehlanganise nalokhu ku result la yinto abelungu abayenza these westerners thina gunpowder we were the first one to discover it, but we had no intention of killing people with that. We were the first one to discover gunpowder, but we didn't have an idea ukuthi I can plan and plot to go and murder and maim people in Europe. We went there to civilize them. We didn't go to Europe to go and murder them. So we are born ukuthi why the secrets it was important to guard. Lento siyibonayo these days kukhishwa imfihlo zasephehlweni. On TV. The whole process uyibona on TV. Umuntu okumele athwaseke athini mekebona lezi zinto on TV. Silokho sithi impucuko siyaphucuka. We are exposing. We are even proud nokuthwasisa belungu. Hey, mina ngidume kakhulu because ngithwasisa belungu. Hey, injalo I mean sishaya isifuba ngalokho. Kanti some of them are not here for spiritual, lessons. They are here to actually understand. Ukuthi mawuhlanganisa udukanezo umhlanganisa nalokho umuntu vele uyantringa. So mele kube imfihlo yethu le man. How? Nihamba ne-expose zonke lezi zinto lezi. Hey. So these are the things ezenza ukuthi kube ne-disharmony on the continent. Remember ukuthi on the continent sonke, most of us were actually under umthetho kama-art. Besuqule ebusuku nasekuseni. So that wena you must be your own police. And unembeza wakho ngaphakathi kube ipolisa lakho. Ungadinge ukuthi uzogada thina bongena amajele bokungena amaphoyisa. There were no prisons on the continent. Ama prisons angene labantu mebetshontsha umhlaba wethu. Basebethi laba bavukayo ukuzosihlasela sobafaka lapha. Evilness. Bafika labasibulala and take over umhlaba. Then they create ama prisons. Thina bese rehabilitate ngenye indlela. Bese ngakufaka ejele. Why mele sikufaka ejele? Usimoshele siphinde siyokufida. Sikunikeze all the softies. Cha. Mele si witness ukuthi usha kanjani la ngaphakathi. Hey. So that ungaphinde uyenze leyo nto leyo. You violate art yourself. That is why you have no inner peace. This is what Imhotep is talking about. Have inner peace because awazi ukuthi kusasa likuphatheleni. Uzolana namhlanje umosha umuntu kanti kusasa awusalibonanga. Already lapha so fika unecala ukuthi awena just 30 minutes ago ucethe ukwenza lecala. Yeah? Ukugedla ke kwamazinyo kwenzakala lapho at that point. Hey. And nayo lento ukuthi izulu lile kude hayi izulu langaphakathi kuwe. Lilanga phakathi kuwe izulu. Hey. Mawenza ububi kunento ekushisayo la ngaphakathi. Yingakho abantu abathanda ukubulala la elokushini ugcina ubabona bakhuluma bodwa. Siyakwazi lokho. abanye babalekele emasontweni kepha umuntu akalali ngoba lo muntu ambulele uyambuza all the time ukuthi awundoda yilo unga-understand ukuthi you can't destroy energy. I-energy inehe eternity. I-energy never dies. So don't think ukuthi mawubulela umzimba wami ubulele nomoya wami. Umoya wami is still alive and it will haunt you until you pay for your sins. So we need to understand this indoge at that level. Ukuthi all the time, asizameni ukuba content. And asizameni ukuthi uyazi kunzima kepha kuyoba ngcono ebantwaneni ukuthi umuntu aphile ngetalent. Please, I encourage that. Noma usebenza, find a day or two where uphilisa italent lakho. Sometimes uyenza into without ungafuni imali. Uyenze ngoba ufuna lo moya ongaphakathi kuwe. Must fully express. In that way uyajabula lo moya. Now uyajabula because leyo nto uyenza without expecting any payment. Uyaphila mawuyenza lento. Because mawungayenzi kanjalo, your heart becomes heavy. Why? Because all the time, yonke into yingakho sithi sometimes umuncu. Uhlala umuncu wena. Mesikusondela nje, sibona nje ngala isiphongweni nje ukuthi hayi, umfuna ugcwele. Why? Because awuna inner peace. Awuna inner peace. Yes, sometimes imali uba nayo. Igcwala imali ebank imali igcwele sikhwameni. Kepha we have no inner peace because awukakazitholi. You haven't found yourself yet. It means ukuthi la madlozi who are trapped at the 3rd degree. You are still going to bounce back to come and fix. Ngoba ukuze udlulele uye ngale uthulwa kumveli nqangi ngale kumele upase i-test kama-art to create harmony all the time wherever you are. When create harmony, abantu mebekubona bajabule. Ungabi ledlozi eline resonance embi. I-vibration yakho ibamba abantu kabi. Meke ngena umuntu uyazi ubhekele ngathi lo muntu lo angifuni ukumbheka ngathi energy monga umeke kubheka ngathi uzoghabula azumunya energy la kuwe ukhumba umoya wakho njalo. So it's important ke makhehla ukuthi silandele ke lemithetho yabo Imhotep. Abo Imhotep, remember ukuthi abantu bebeyiphila lento, bebengakhulumi nje. Imhotep was the grandmaster. The first grandmaster. Makukhulunywa ngalama lezinto se-Hong Kong le Europe, ama-Masons, Illuminatis. They all got that information from studying Imhotep, the first grandmaster. Yonke into beyenza. That is the secret society bebezama ukuyicreate. Okhokho. Beyikhona all over the continent. Bob Credo was part of that. Labantu bebekhuluma without picking up a phone. Telepathically. Baya-communicate and bayaphendulana. Uze umuntu akutshela ukuthi hayi ngikhulume noSibanibani lo waseKenya uthi there's no akuna any communication device, telepathy. Inkosi yakhona ibiza umhlangano abantu bagcwala estadium bonke wonke umuntu Mekebuzo ukuthi uze kanjani la. Athi ngizwe intshisakalo, ngizwe kunento engiphushayo. Ngizwe kunento engiphushayo ukuthi ngiyenze lento le. Bokunjalo. Lento ifana nesituation esikuyo manje. Those that are still in denial of reconnecting back to nature. Lo moya lo uzoba forced. Umoya is going to force you because you've been out of sync, out of alignment for all these years. And you have not only messed up yourself in terms of creating that inner peace and resonance, but you have created imbalance, cosmic imbalance. Ngoba i-consciousness yethu ivuthelela ilanga. Once we are conscious ukuthi ilanga yilo lisinikeza impilo, silibonga siliphahla every day, nalo lithola amandla ukuthi lenze more. Kanti if we are on the opposite direction in terms of our consciousness, you are weakening the strength of the sun yourself, because you are part of that. Uphila nje because of lelalanga. So manje arrogance ukuthi nje umani uphile ungalibongi. And ubhizi ushaya abantwana bakho mebengabongi mawubanikeza something. Ubashayelani ngoba nawe awubongi. Bayeka ngithi wobabonisayo. Akaze bakubona uvuke ekseni ukuthi mvele inqanga, mvele inqanga, ha? Ukubonga ilanga for giving you life. Kepha ubhizi ufaka iswazi einganeni. Umene lo. So injalo ke makhehla Imhotep mina obab credo abantu ke that I got so much inspiration from. Ngoba abantu who were scientists. Izinto bebezenza, it involved science. Like Calender of finding inner peace. Is science. Because it says improve your vibrational frequency. That electrical spark sakho si weak. How say align yourself so that you raise the vibrational frequency. In that way you are able. And then into enhle ukuthi once you do that, that's when you experience ama-magic. Ilapho lento ama-magic akusasiyinto ukuthi uyayizwa nje ngabantu. Yingakho African spirituality says you must testify yourself. Ungazwa ngobushiri la zokutshela ukuthi God is good. Nayi. When you must testify and say, vele nqanga. Why? Because you've been affected by that energy. Don't depend on intermediaries. Please. We are not here, mina ngikho la to be your intermediary. Ngineyami frequency ngilungisayo. Hey. Nawe lungise yakho frequency. Hey. So that yingakho every season siba nesikhathi sama testimony. Ukuthi ba abantu how they were affected by the principle of the season. Hey, njengo Sekhmet. The other day uZesilo can testify during the week. Kwafika walala ikati lapha eminyango. Ngisabathe ngiyaqosha lekati lingibheka nje. I'm telling you Zesilo was there. Then the next thing kube ngathi liyagula lekati leli. How? After some time la hamba nje. So izinto ezinjalo lezo ukuthi remember ukuthi nyanga Sekhmet. Yes. Sekhmet is represented by amakati. Nama-lion, the lioness. So manje izinto ezinjengale yenzakele. Umuntu womoya, you then understand ukuthi bowuvakashelwe ubani. Ngoba uSekhmet umoya. Uza ngeindlela zakhe. Ngeke expect umbone aza la afake hiya. Ngeke umbone aza la afake hiya. uzoza ezikhathi eze lokho eze, you know, in different ways. Ingakho thina siphila ngokufunda ama symbols. Ma umuntu womoya uphila ngama symbols. Ukuthi yini into eyenzakalayo nje spontaneously in my life on a daily basis. So that was a confirmation. Ukuthi no, indlovukazi yasizwa. Ndlovukazi. 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 Noma siyizoni, kepha siyazama to be perfect. Just by acknowledging la madlozi. Ngoba la madlozi ayinduna neyindunakazi zikaMvelinqangi. Umvelinqangi ukhuluma through bona. And labantu abekho ngaphandle. Remember ukuthi the 42 laws of Ma'at, they are within you. They are responsible for certain organs and limbs in your system, in your body. Manje mawufika lapha, you know, ebusuku uthi, hey Ma'at, ubiza lo principle of the first one. Hey sibanibani, angenzanga lokhu. Ukhuluma ngengaphakathi lakho. And ngeke ulikhohlise. Ngoba mawuyenzile uzozwa ukuthi pi la ngaphakathi. Uthi hayi wena. And leyo nto leyo lento bayibiza ukuthi uyazijaja wena. Uyazijaja ngoba masewujwayele ukuthi uphile ngokuthi uacknowledge the laws of Ma'at. Njalo ebusuku uyazirecite nasekuseni. It means uyazigada. Ngoba ngeke uyokhuluma amanga lapha. Uma athi phela akekho kude. Usekhmet akekho kude. Is within you. Uhamba ile juice enyukayo la. Inyo umbilini wakho. So uSekhmet ula ngaphakathi wena, and uSekhmet is the lover of Ma'at. Remember ukuthi uSekhmet uhetheru. Remember, kepha waseshintsha because of intukuthelo kaMvelinqangi. Ebona i-creation yakhe ukuthi creation yakhe, it has been violating the laws of Ma'at. Remember uMa'at uMvelinqangi, law and order. Then umlingani wakhe uJehuti, the communicator of that law and order. Ukuthi this is how things are supposed to be. So African spirituality asikhulumi ngentsumane. Mesikhuluma about the 42 laws. These are the same principles that are responsible for creation. If you understand African spirituality, the word of Manu, the word of Akut, the word of Rostaru, the word of Amend, if you understand the principles that are involved there, there are 42. Ukuze wena uphelele ube ulo muntu ohuye. A combination of those principles. So manje when you uguqa ebusuku nasekuseni utshela uMa'at ukuthi angikwenzanga lokhu, ukhuluma nomoya ongaphakathi kuwena. So it's important ukuthi si understand even, you know, this natural law, the laws that govern the universe. Because uma violator one of those principles, wena ichakra yakho ethize iyavaleka. Usabathe wenza lokhu kanti cha. Nayi inkingo yenzile lapha. Yingakho it's important ukuthi ulokho uflasha your pineal gland ngale juice kaSekhmet esuka le phansi at the bottom of your spine to purify and open the chakras akho. Ama chakras is energy that emanates from the 7 inner planets in our solar system. That is why you are able to laugh. That is why ukwata sometimes we invoke Mars. Mesukubona nje ukuthi yara uyibhubesi namhlanje. Sibe suke sazi ukuthi uhamba nalo moya kaMars. So manje makukhulunywa about these 7 chakras system yakho kukhuluma ngemimoya that you get, we are connected to. Le mimoya are intangible, you can't touch. You can only feel. Mawukwata ngithi is that feeling. You are invoking manje uMars. Kanti when you are loving and be harmonious, we invoke Venus. So these are the things okumele understand lezo ukuthi how do we create that inner peace within ourselves? Ukuze for our own benefit, because that is how you are going to experience magic. You can't experience magic more stressed. Stressed when. Mhlanga abanye abantu uyazi wena Ndlovukazi bawiki. Naku uhlukana nomama womntwana. Thatha intambo yoyenga. Hawu ndoda. Seke thatha intambo yoyenga lo muntu. And amadlozi athi awenzani ndoda. Asikabi ready for wena. Usenomsebenzi okumele uwenze. Manje why are you shortening your life? Because you mele understand uma umuntu ukuthi i-resonance ebantwini sometimes ifana nani lento. Imoto iyafakwa ipetrol. Mengafakwa ipetrol yama. So it's important ukuthi siloko sinachara our relationships. And nakhona if the worst happens, accept and move on. Don't be in a situation whereby manje where now you don't find contentment within you because of an individual. Uzuropa wena self. Lo muntu akana ndaba yena ushama get down lapha eSankara. When you busy. When you busy lokho ukhala inyembezi ezingapheli ndoda kubhlungu vele siyakwazi lo. But isifundo esisitholile ukuthi makunzima ubona ukuthi this is beyond repair. Ifana nama relationships ethize nje. Kukhona ama relationships that are beyond repair. Kunabantu futhi uyabona khona abantu who have been colonized to a point ukuthi they are beyond redemption. Labantu laba athi ngiyakuzwa ndoda ukuthi lento oyikhulumayo iqiniso kepha ngangiyenze. Ngangiyenze because of this and that and that and that. Manje ama relationship anjalo. Kahle in a relationship akumelanga kube yi-50-50. Mele nje nifilane. Futhi ungaze uphumisele leyo nto. Mele umfile umuntu wakho naye akufile. Menihlangana nje kube that harmony ne resonance. Mayingekho leyo nto leyo. And uyazi ungena in this relationship ukuthi ayikho that resonance. Kepha you are hoping ukuthi uzoshintsha. Umuntu o resonator at 5 point something and when ku 7.8 uyofika kanjani la kuwe? Just accept ukuthi cha. Ayihlangani lento le. And move on. Sonke wena khehle sifunde kanjani? Sonke salichayisa lela bonda le. Uthande to a point ukuthi all your guards are down. Yilapho ke makuba ne disturbance. Ucabanga intamo uthi yare. Nabantwana. Let me save my soul for lengane. Otherwise ubhlungu obuzwa at that point. Ubhlungu unbearable. But please mina encourage ukuthi mawubona ungahlali in a situation obona ngayo ukuthi no more project. Ifana nani lento of the Republic of South Africa. More project at 50 years from now. Ufuna ukungitshela ukuthi kuzobe kuna anything echinjayo ngale system esikule. No, sengisho. If you are projecting wena, ukuthi okay, we are living under this evilness, ngoba evilness nobutsotsi. And nobutsotsi continue to affect us like this. Abantu abamnyama are the most stressed in South Africa. Abantu abamnyama are the most people who their families are destroyed. Divorce, they are so high because of this system. It's beyond redemption, mercy, destroy. For us to be able to be normal again, we need to destroy the system. Singabi abantu laba hlala endaweni laba abuse khona. Abuse labantu. But we've taken action ukuthi we are not going to be abused by this system. We are going to call it for what it is. Into nje engichazayo ukuthi icala liboni. Noma una 50 sokulanda sithozoma enkantolo wena. You were part of a system that violated my human rights for all this time. Come and answer ukuthi yini le that motivated you. Usje uzwa abantu, balokho bakhuluma ukuthi we are in a democracy and the freedom of a press must be allowed. The very same media that is aware ukuthi the system in Republic of South Africa ubutsotsi, but they are not talking or saying anything about it. That's how balanced and fair our media is. Protecting the worst of ubutsotsi. Corruption yokuqala is the formation of the Republic of South Africa. Don't tell me about abantu abalapha kuzondo. Wonke labantu laba man. Bamoshile phathe incane kabi lento abayimoshile. Abantu abamoshe kakhulu. Abantu who form the Republic of South Africa. And the people who are making sure ukuthi that system is alive today. These are the people. So ngangitsheli ke ukuthi I know usibanibani uhlephule 100 million. What about ama-trillions? Ama-trillions that are in Switzerland. Hey, remember ukuthi amabhunu, before uTata took over, they made a demand ukuthi ndoda siphi imali sibhatalela ama-generals ukuze sibathulise. uTata neqembu lakhe bayoboleka imali e-IMF to pay people who stole our land. Namhlanje thina we are still paying that debt. Iyakhula vele. It means ukuthi we will never ever sibe free of debt. Uyazi kumnandi kanjani ungabi ne debt. Free. But manje thina sibophekile. Is there meaning ukuthi izukulwane ezizayo are still going to be paying? Basitshela futhi ukuthi manje we must pay for the land. Khona manje economic, the black economy must be grounded by agriculture. That should be the foundation of our economy. But you besixa besikhuluma namakhehla izolo. Akunamhlaba. How are we going to start that? Huh? Abantu bahleli lapha amabhunu ahleli lapha emaplazini okhokho bethu. Baze bakuvimbela wena self ukuthi ungayi uyophahla lapha. Mewumeli uyophahla melithola ipermission. Kufana nalo. Futhi siyamtshela ukuthi siyeza. Lo thenga iplaza elinama pyramid lapha eMpumalanga. We are coming for you. Umhlaba wethu futhi lo ngeke siuthenge. Kumele ubuye kithi lo mhlaba. Uzobona nabantu exchange imali nabo kwakho lokho. Asingeni leyon. Hey, so nathi ke, this is the same attitude with umhlaba wonke. Remember ukuthi into yenza ukuthi sibopheke kakhulu. There are bilateral agreements that our politicians signed with all the countries in the world. Manje tina sine opportunity because we were not there. And the most amakhehla sana leza zinto ahambile wabayahamba. So mase sidemand izinto zethu sothi ukhulume noba omkhulu bethu hayi abasekho ke labo bantu. Kumele uzonegotiate kabusha nathi. Abanikazi ke manje. And into besikhuluma futhi enye ukuthi labantu must be forced to adopt an African culture. The day we take over, simisa uphondo lwe-Afrika. Kumele siphile njengama-Afrika. Ngathi abantu, from Europe, buka sikhuluma isilungu just to accommodate them. Abantu are less than 4 million. Siyaba accommodate thina si-majority, we are more than 40 million. Ingane 18. Zimamele parliament ukhulunywa English. Kubusa nje uGeorge lapha. Hey, umbuso uGeorge. Ilanguage kaGeorge. Ithini le nto kithi? How do you find inner peace as an African child when you look and witness your fathers being colonized ngale ndlela? We ababona they've normalized the colonization labantu laba. Yonke into bayenzayo buka every day bayibophe ngamathayi lapha eParliament. Uthini uGeorge le London? Lo inywele zakhe ezingathi ubani lo Boris Johnson. Meke buke South Africa. Meke buke South Africa bona lamakhehla lazibophe ngamathayi uthini? Akajabuli. Ujabule kabi. Ukuthi angisekho lapho mina physically, but my ideology and philosophy is well and alive. Manje asilandeleni abo Imhotep makhehla. Siyazi ukuthi siyazinida the material things. La emoyeni ufundisa ukulinda, to be patient. Ngoba meyihlangana yenzakala into is forever. Ingakho nje ne movement yethu ihamba njengendlovu. Ilokho ilahle imizwembe emasayithi. Ongaphilongi la yasala. Kepha ukunyathela kwayo ishiya istamp lapho. You will never be the same as really contented, never. You are going to change unless vele we are beyond. Yilabo bengisatshela ukhehla ngithe mawufika endaweni enjalo ubona ukuthi labantu bafuna ukuarguisha nawe from the point of ignorance. Ithi thokozani uthi shtwe ubashiye benjalo ngoba uzowaste nje i-energy yakho. Uthini umuntu wena ukuthi ngiyakuzwa kepha ngeke ngiyenze leyo. Akhothela uJesus nanomhlanje akutshela ukuthi no, with the name of Jesus. Yazi it will be better ngabakhuluma ngedlozi, elikhona. Kepha mebekhuluma ngegama, symbol without substance. Lento kaJesu symbol without substance. Sorry kuma Christians ngiyaxolisa. Ngikhuluma nje iqiniso nje ukuthi ngoba mina personally ngibuya le Palestine mina. Ngibuya eDimona gogo. We are on a trail isifuna lethuna lalo muntu lo. Sithe lo muntu lo. Lo muntu odume kangaka lo. Ithuna lakhe amsholkho. Sahamba safuna yonke Israel lapha. Nase Palestine. Nowhere to be found. EPalestine baze bathi hey nina lo muntu lo enilokho nikholela ukuthi wake waphila. Basibuza ukuthi ubaba uMandela in 300 years ithuna lakhe angithi nizolikhomba ukuthi yebe bekephila lo muntu nalithuna lakhe manje lo ithuna elingatholakali unjani ke yena mina ngikhuluma ngezwe bathi ngibuye eIsrael kune brother yami lapha eDimona abodakhi laba bizana no babizana abantu bafaka amakobo no some Muslim no something Israel black Israel black Hebrew Israelites ngaya rajo ngihamba nomama nozinzi mesiya la safika lapha sathola isimanga labantu are vegetarians, you know. That was the good thing esayifunda ngabo ukuthi labantu laba uthole itime alina 70 likhuphuka lehla intaba nje every morning usase fit lo muntu. That was a testimony yokuthi kahle diet, like what Imhotep said ukuthi ukudla kwakho must be your clinic, it must be your medicine ukudla kwakho. So manje intina i-violation ekakhulu futhi ila ekudleni sidla sifuta lamadlozi yonke lenyaka so mesifika lapha eDemona wena Khehla yes lapho takhi ngiyabezwa ukuthi bayakhuluma, but manje my argument was that Israel, it's almost next to Egypt. Ngithi labantu laba, these are mina nginayo iBhayibheli lakhona, they are my friends. Bafuna ukuthola the blackness in the Bible. Bayadecolonize njengomaponga, but bafuna ukudecolonize iBhayibheli. Udecolonize kanjani iBhayibheli? So ngiyabuza ke mina ngithi Makhehla, kuney'ncwadi imiqulo that are older than lo mqulo lo ufuna kuphi lapho? Ngoba ngeke usithole mawusifuna iya le kunature uzosithola lapho. Imiqulu yethu thina, it was just reflecting in nature. So kula sachayisana khona ngoba babambelele kuBhayibheli. They are my friends, I must say. Ngiyabathanda kepha okay. They were hosting us, we couldn't say. Leader yabo, it was uPenami. You know, uPenami is their leader. Suspender, some time now uPenami. But njengoba ngisho mina in my mind fana nabo Farrakhan nabo Malcolm X nabo Haile Selassie. These are the people who should have pushed Kemet. Benesikhathi hayi ukuthi Farrakhan doesn't know about Kemet. He knows about the origins of everything, but upushani iQuran neBhayibheli. I've never heard him quote. Remember, Farrakhan mina, I must say, he contributed a lot in terms of my consciousness. Because I view him as the most bold leader of black people. Farrakhan lempilo le esifunayo thina manje. Sifuna imali circulate lakithi. He's living it. In the worst country, America. Farrakhan nabantu bakhe, they control billions that circulate amongst them. So you can disagree with him, kuleyo part, but the rest perfect. Ayikho a leader for me in America that equals Farrakhan in terms of fighting for a better living, situation for black people. Ageko. He's there. But manje njengoba ngisho ukuthi spiritual. Ngoba mina anything that doesn't quote Kemet and Sumer, because Kemet and Sumer into one, then for me we are missing the mark. Hey, bakhona abantu namhlanje fundamentally we are friends, but fundamentally we are different in terms of philosophy. You cannot know Kemet and avoid Kemet and not teach people Kemet, because Kemet liberates people. Abanye bangizondela ukuthi I talk against Pan-Africanism as an ideology that should rule. No. Pan-Africanism, ifana ne-black consciousness, i-ideology to facilitate unity and love amongst black people. But it can be a philosophy that will take us to our governing system. I-black consciousness yasinceda. Worst times, siphakamisa ama-fist. But singazi ukuthi underlying that, amakhehla e-black consciousness athi kumele si create a oneness in South Africa. Non-racialism. This is what they were preaching. At the core of their philosophy, non-racialism. You can't tell me in non-racialism, Nabotsotsi who stole my land. Then you say to me I must be non-racial. Never. Never. Labantu mele babuyisa umhlaba. Qala. Then I decide ukuthi ngingaccommodate kanjani la kimi mhlambe ngifaka umkhukhu lapha ukwenzeni. But lo mhlaba is back le jaride lami. Ngazongitshela nge-non-racialism netsotsi man. The person who stole my land, you are telling me ukuthi I must assimilate naye kuye. That is a wrong philosophy. That is a violation of my art. Because so namhlanje singabantu abamnyama because of that theft, Republic of South Africa. So if you are still defending that Republic of South Africa, by default, you are defending the colonizer and perpetuating the enslavement of black people in their continent. So these are the things that Yesizenza and Makesha, without really, because manje, if we are talking Guti when we are leader of a people, and we are saying to me, Guti, no, all I want to Guti be joking, but I love the horse. I want to ngifuna the very same horse. Mawubuzwa ukuthi ngoba le hashi limhlophe, hayi ngizolipenda ngipende nje emnyama. Ngiligibele kepha ihashi limhlophe okusalayo. So you can't be a liberator with that mentality. It doesn't matter how much time it takes for your people to be liberated, but tell them the truth. Ukuthi le hashi leli ngiligibele, yes, kepha limhlophe. And this is my exit strategy. Yale hashi. Now kubasitshela ukuthi lenkosi sikelela leya ube nale stem is going to be a short-term thing. Basho njalo ngithi mebeyifaka. It's just for transition. Namhlanje isa transition. So kulana the stem wena. Oh, but asiyazi nokuya kahle mina bengidefy. And ngivaya nalo utama nobomama lapha. Makufika kukhumele listem ngithule tu. Angeke ngipicture my ancestors mina sengiyocula nabo distem. Yini leyo nto le? Manje ke mina ngithanda yabona le nkosi sikelela. Nkosi sikelela This is the song that all the time may ulwa. Iletha usizi lakini. You know, but manje ngibe no hope ukuthi uyazi mesiloko sihlangane kanje every Sunday. Umthandazo lento esiyenzayo. Ngelinye lama remember ukuthi thina we are not supposed to dirty our hands. Siyitshuzana kahle kahle. And we are not going to dirty our hands. Siyolwelwa ilo moya. Thina siloko siya deposit nje kulo moya. Ngokuphahla. Hey. Lo moya uzo diffuse ibhome seAmerica sila. Siloko siphahla nje sithi hayi. Nkosi sikelele iAfrica. Hey. That's the power that we have. With the ammunition of this Kemetic philosophy. Kemetic philosophy kahle kahle into emnyama man. Uqala kwami the journey of this. Ngaqala ngenye foundation sibiza indlu emnyama. Kanti is going to lead to Kemet. Indlu emnyama ne Kemet is the same thing. So lo moya bolokhu ungidonsa. Ukuthi ngaze ngafika ekhaya ngempela, which is Kemet, and la ngathola ke khona inner peace. Kwaba mnandi ukuzazi nje ukuthi I am of a generation of these great people. Ngiyabonga makhehla ukuthi nisinikeze indlebe. And ngiyabonga ukuthi nibe nathi mesizophahla njalo. Imisebenzi yethu izobonakala very soon. And enye into wena gogo asiyinto esijahayo. Asijahanga. We are not in a race. Cha, silandela umoya. La uthi siye khona. Umoya mawuthi ngikufonele ekseni, ngiyakufonela. Ngoba ngazi ukuthi mengayenzi le nto ngizoluzana. So yinto nje thina ingakho ngithi angeke thina singcolisa izandla ngokuthi siloko silwa nabantu. Remember ukuthi thina sinesabelo. We are chosen people. We are not supposed to kill. Because the minute we kill, singcolisa imimoya yethu. So mele sithembele kulo moya. Ukuthi umuntu walento is not supposed to kill. Fana nenkosi. Mawungezwe nje inkosi ukuthi le nkosi le. Yingakho ke mhlambe nondaba ezithushaya wagcina sekevaya. Ngoba ubese violator the most sacred moral code. Ukuthi manje indaba ezitha usuyobusa bani mawusuqeda isizwe sakho wena self. Yingakho ke indlovukazi yama umkabayi kaJama bathi cha ngeke kwenzeke lokho. Yabona ke makhehla. So violation akumela, it doesn't matter ukuthi ubani. You can be a king, you can be an ordinary person, you can be whatever, but you can't violate the sacred order of my art. Thokozani.
Ow, let's give him more love. A round of applause. That was so profound, Mkhulu. As the topic was saying, eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow may never come. And I love it when he says it's meant to find the inner peace and be content. Now, it is so easy to locate this inner peace because that's exactly what we're going to do now. Because everything is within.